Unix Programming Module 3 Lecture 2 is continued. This function fcntl helps to query or set access control flags and the close on exec flag of any file descriptors. User can also use fcntl to assign multiple file descriptors to reference the same file. Prototype of this function. Consider first two header files normal. One is include system.types include Unix standard. Third one is you can add one more is #include fcntl.h header file. Int fcntl function that contain more than two arguments. The first one, file descriptors, is an integer file descriptor that refers to an opened file. Second one, command cmd, specifies which operation to perform on a file referenced by a file descriptor argument. The third argument, value, which may be specified after cmd, is dependent on the actual cmd value. Here fcntl function is used for five different purposes. First one, duplicate an existing descriptor, nothing but cmd is equal to f dupfd. F dupfd means duplicates the file descriptor fdesc with another file descriptor. The second one, get or set file descriptors flags, nothing but cmd is equal to f get fd, f get fd or f set fd. F get fd means returns the close on exe flag of a file referenced by file descriptor. This it returns if a return value is 0, the flag is off. Otherwise, the return value is non-zero, the flag is on. The close on exe flag of newly opened file is off by default. Second one, f set fd means set or clear the close on exe flag of a file descriptor fdesc. Okay, the third one, next one, get set file status flag cmd is equal to f get fl or f set fl. Here f get fl means that this flag returns access control flag of a file descriptor fdesc. Next one, f set fl sets or clear the access control flag that are specified in this. Fourth one, get set asynchronous IO ownership cmd is equal to get owner and f is equal to set owner. Get owner and set owner, that indicate that you want to get the owner on the cmd flag, otherwise you set other flags are set for set ownership. The last one, if set record locks cmd is equal to f get LLK or F set LK. Get LK and set LK. These are all two different types of function control, FLK and get FLK. Okay. For example, int RC is equal to FNTL FDSC F set LK on flag. The clause on exe flies of file descriptor specifies that if the process that owns the descriptor call the execution API to extend different programs, the file descriptor should be closed by kernel before new program runs or not. For example, write RC is equal to FNTL, then write file descriptor F set L, comma, cursor is equal to flag. That indicate that the close of execution flag of a file descriptor specifies that if the process that owns the descriptor call the exe API to execute different programs, the FDESC should be closed by the kernel before the new program runs or not. The example reports the close on exe flag of file descriptor, set it to on afterwards.
Now we will discuss about LSEG API. The LSEG system call can be used to change the file offset to a different value. It allows a process to perform random access of data on any open file. LSEG is incompatible with FIFO files, characters, device files and symbolic link files. General prototype is given to here, that includes once again system types header file, Unix standard header files, and then write return type is OFT with LSEG, nothing but offset is given with the file descriptor with the OFT POS positions into where you can start. There are three parameters. First one, file descriptor is an integer file descriptor that refers to an open file. POS is the second parameter, specifies the byte offset to be added to a reference location in deriving the new file offset values. Once is the third parameter, specifies the reference locations. Once value reference locations are three different types: seek underscore CUR, nothing but current file pointer address; seek underscore set, the beginning of the file; seek underscore end, the end of the file. One point to remember in your mind: it is illegal to specify a negative POS value with the once variable. To set seek set as this will set negative offset. If an LC will result in a new file offset that is beyond end of file. Two outcomes are possible. One is if file is opened for read only, the LC will fails. The file is opened for write access, LC will succeed and it will extend the file size up to the new file offset address. The return value of the LC is new file offset address, where the next write operation will occur. Otherwise, -1 -1 if else call fails. Here in the example program that contains the IOStream class that defines telg and seekg functions to allow user to randomly access data from any IOStream class. I think you are knowing IOStream is the header file available in C++. These functions can be implemented using else function as follows. The given program is there that includes iostream.h, system type.h, then Unix standard.h, then it comes the function call with the scope relation operator, a telg function call stream POS return type with the iostream class, telg the function that returns stream POS with lseek. This pointer is assigned file number comma offset 0 seek cursor. Where the cursor is there, you want to go for check that one. And one more is there, iostream, write the and of iostream class, right? Then seekg is the one more function that contains parameter stream POS position also. Seek dr refers with locations. If refer location is equal to iOS beginning, refers location iOS is the beginning, then you want to go for write lseek pointer number offset should be positioned by seek set, means started from beginning. Then else if refers location is iOS with the cursor where cursor is blinking, then you want to go for set the path for seek cursor. If else refer the location with the iOS is end, then you want to go for set lseek function to the end of the file. Then that returns the corresponding address depend on at the beginning or where the cursor is blinking or where your file is ending. That is possible to return as this operator. Nothing but return in the form of pointer. The iostream telg simply calls lseek to return the current file pointer associated with an iostream object. The file descriptor of an iostream object constant the character star is obtained from the file number member functions. The second one, the iostream seek release on lseek to after the file pointer associated with an iostream object. Next one, the arguments are file offset and the reference location for the offset. This function also converts seek dir value to a lseek where the value is there. There is 1-to-1 mapping of seek dir value to the ones value used by lseek. Lseek director value lseek where values are iOS beginning, seek set, iOS cursor, seek cur, iOS end, seek end. You can write the concepts. Next is link API. The link function creates a new link for an existing file. This function does not create a new file. It creates a new path name for an existing file. The prototype that includes Unix standard header file, that the link function that creates return type is of type integer, the constant character, then cursor link, then constant character, new link. Cursor link is the path name of an existing file. New link parameter is a new path name to be assigned to the same file. If this call succeeds, the hard link count attributes of the file will be increased by 1. Link cannot be used to create hard link across the file system. It cannot be used on directory file unless it is called by a process that has super user privilege concepts.
The ln command is implemented using a link API. The program given below, that is in text1 and text2 files. This includes stdio.h, include Unix standard.h file, then write a main program with the arguments of a character type. Then you want to consider those type of command line argument, it is less than 3. Then you want to print the string what is the value or gopher entered in the source file and also in the destination file, otherwise returns 0. If link average comma average 2 is equal to 1 minus 1, then it shows an error that returns 1, else returns 0. This is simple how to implement ln command using link API. Unlink function. The function deletes a link of an existing file. It decreases the hard link count attribute of a named file and removes the file name entry of the link from the directory file. If this function succeeds, the file can no longer be referenced by that link. File will be removed by the file system if the hard link count of the file is 0 and no process has file descriptor referencing that file. For phototype of this file, that is return type is of type int, you are declared unlink function with the two parameters. One is cursor link is the path name of the existing file. The return value of 0 if succeeds or -1 if it fails. The file can be due to invalid link name and calling process lack access permission to remove the path. It cannot be used remove directly file unless the calling process has super user privilege. ANSI defines remove function which does the similar operation of unlink. If the argument to the remove function is empty directory, it will remove the directory. The yummy command can be implemented using the link and unlink APIs by the program that is given below. Here, how to implement remove command. Remove the file or directory specified by the path. For that you write function prototype, return type is of integer, removed, write constant character parameter, nothing but the path specified a directory, remove the path is equivalent to the remove directory path, otherwise it is equivalent to unlinked path. Nothing but it cannot be used to remove directly files unless the calling process has super user privilege. ANSI defines remove function which does the similar operation of unlink. If the argument to the remove function is empty directory, it will remove the directory. We need to change the name of a file. For that we are using the function a rename function. Return type is integer type. It contains two different types of parameter. One is the character of whole name, one is the character of new name. Old name is removed and new name is added to the existing link. This causes the link named old name and to be renamed by new name. The file new name exists if it first removed. Both old name and rename new name must be both directories or both non-directories reside on the same file system, but they do not have to be on the same directory path. If old name is a symbolic link, the symbolic link is renamed, not the file or directory to which it is points to.